Iran has sent 60 tons of humanitarian aid to Egypt to be transferred to the Gaza Strip through the Rafah border crossing. The aid consignment included food, medical supplies and medicines. Gaza is experiencing a dire humanitarian crisis with no electricity, while water, food, fuel and medical supplies are running out. All right, viewers, joining us on the broadcast is my colleague Ajay Jandyal. Ajay, over to you to give our viewers more details on this. Ajay? All right, viewers, there seems to be a connectivity issue on my colleague Ajay Jandyal's end. Meanwhile, joining us on the broadcast is Mr. Sanjeev Srivastava. He's an international affairs expert. Good morning, sir. And thank you so much for joining in on NewsX. Now, of course, Iran has sent 60 tons of humanitarian aid to Egypt, which is, of course, then going to be transferred to the Gaza Strip. What do you make of this, sir?
Well, Gaza, people of Gaza, the innocent lives, obviously they are having tough time, very, very difficult times, and there have been, collateral damages. Also, at the same time, the attack on a hospital where so many of them have died. I think this clearly indicates that the people of Gaza, they need help and support, and it is welcome wherever it is coming from. And obviously, people of Gaza must be given all sorts of humanitarian aid and support. And when Iran is sending, obviously, international community is also sending this relief materials through Rafah border. The trucks have started going in, but I'm sure that decisions will be taken to increase the number of these trucks from 20 to much more. I think the people of Gaza need a lot of help and support, and for that to ensure, I think the number of trucks must be increased, and 20, I think, number is not enough with the kind of suffering they are having at this point of time. So I think this kind of support, as I said, wherever it is coming from, is essential. But at the same time, it is also essential for a country like Iran to ensure that this entire conflict does not escalate into a wider conflict. And this war is obviously against Hamas, and Iran should not do anything in that process that this entire situation gets escalated into a wider conflict. That is another part which Iran will have to ensure, other than providing this kind of humanitarian aid to the people of Gaza. I think that is precisely what the President of the United States of America and the international community has warned also Iran, because we know that Iran has had a very close links with Hamas, and Iran has been providing Hamas various military equipment, as well as the training and support to build their rocket building base in Gaza. Also, they have been funding Iran through various ways. So I think the Iran's other activities with regard to their close relationship with Gaza, that must also be controlled, and Iran will have to realize that if this war, which is obviously is against Hamas, against terrorism, if it gets escalated into any other sorts of war like a regional conflict, then it will be very, very costly for Iran. So I think Iran will have to be very cautious, careful, and this relief support to the people of Gaza is very much welcome. But at the same time, Iran will have to be very careful and try to ensure that this war remains limited against this terrorist entity called Hamas, and it does not get escalated into any other form of war, such as regional conflict.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.